It's been a minute. It's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. I'm tired, but I've been wanting to get on YouTube for so long now. So long. It's been a hot minute and just a lot. There's a lot that's been going down, that's been going on. And I figure, you know what? I've been wanting to get on here and talk to y'all for some time now. But I just haven't had the energy. I haven't had the time. I don't even know. I don't even know what I haven't had. What I haven't had, okay? But we here now. And I wanted to just do a nice little quick get ready with me because, you know, life of a makeup artist, content creator, slash business owner, slash I don't even know what I am anymore. I don't know what I am, okay? It's 5:40 in the morning. I've been up since like 2:45, 3, because I ain't sleeping. I don't sleep. I don't sleep. I mean, I went to bed at 8:30, but I don't sleep, okay? I have a lot of content that I have to do for work. I just got like a full to-do list, and I'm like, you know what? I don't care what time it is. I'm gonna hop on. I'm just gonna set my camera up and I'm gonna start recording because I literally cannot. We're here. I love creating for YouTube. I love it. But the past few months have really been tough for me, and if there's one thing that I know I'm an advocate for, and it's for myself, I don't care if I have 1 million followers. I don't care if I have 500 followers. I don't care if I make $1 million off of YouTube or any of my content, or if I make $100 off of my content or YouTube or whatever platform. No matter what, if I'm not okay, we're cutting ties. Okay, I'm gonna stop creating. Okay, because I gotta put myself first. And I hope that everyone else is an advocate for themselves as well. I have spent the last 10 years, more than 10 years now, you know, as a makeup artist, as a content creator, as a regular artist, as a freelancer, I'm a whole bunch of things, right? I never put myself inside of a box before because I have a lot of talents as a creative. I'm a full-time creative. And I just feel like I made myself really sick over the past decade. Especially post-COVID. I worked myself literally to death. I am someone who has always lived with anxiety, depression, hormonal issues, things like that. And then you add in a dysregulated nervous system, and that burnout, that stress that I was feeling from running a business, from trying to do everything perfectly, right? From literally burning myself out, it made me really sick. It has made me really sick. I'm still recovering. It's gonna be a long time for me to recover from the damage that I've done to myself. Whew. We in a heat wave right now, boo. We in a heat wave. I just blew dry my hair too. Margaret, she making me sweat. So I just really wanted to talk today about that journey and just kind of give you guys an update on what's been going on with me. And even if you don't really care, that's fine, because if I can just help one person who maybe is in the same spot that I am, that's why I create content. I create content to help other people. And hey, if I can help you advocate for yourself, then I've done my job. Wanted to do a quick chit chat. Get ready with me. I have, like I said, I have a ton of content for work I have to do, and I need a full face for it. So we gonna be beating the face a little bit today. And I'm gonna be listing all the products down below. I have a whole bunch of new makeup that we're gonna be going through too. I actually might make an entire, just like separate video on the new makeup. And yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna structure this. There's so much content that I need to get that I'm just like, I don't know how content creators actually do it. I'm a terrible content creator. Okay, terrible. I'll be making lists and like I get all confused. I don't know. So for this video, we just setting up the camera. We going with it. So I will list everything down below, and I'm gonna just make a separate video with my full face and everything that I use and kind of go over everything then. So stay tuned for that. However, let's chit chat. Let's get ready. Let's get ready together. So the last time I did a video, I mean, it was probably like my surgery video, which was like November. Post-surgery, I came out of surgery and I had a lot of healing that I had to do. Yeah, something happened with my brain. I was unable to focus. I was like, I'm an avid reader. I was unable to read anything. Like my focus and like my brain were just like really foggy. And I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on? So I started doing like research and like, you know, I got through the holidays and then like the new year. Well, then like the fatigue kind of really started to like settle in and I'm like, okay, what is happening? I am so tired, like to the point where my body just felt like heavy. And I lost interest in everything. Like my depression was really bad. It was one of the coldest winters literally we've ever had here, like in New Jersey, that I can remember. Like it was like you went outside and it just like hurt to go outside. I just started getting really depressed, really anxious. I started doing some deep diving because I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like something wasn't right. I started doing research on my Hashimoto's disease and my like autoimmune disease and my hypothyroidism, because it's like literally the only thing that like makes sense at this point. Like my life is great. Like I have a wonderful life. Like yes, it's stressful. Absolutely, but I also make it very stressful on myself as well. I don't want to like say like, oh my god, my life is so stressful. Like no, most of the time I make my own stress. Okay, please. From like December, January to like, I don't know, March or so, I literally was like racking my brain on what the hell was going on with my body. I posted on an Instagram story and was like, anyone who has like an autoimmune hormone disease like I do, please tell me what the hell has helped you, because I can't live like this anymore. Like the exhaustion alone. I'm a very high functioning person. If you've known me for a long time, you know that I function at level 100 literally all the time, which probably isn't healthy, and I realize that now. However, I am just a motivated person. I love accomplishing things, and like my mom has told me like recently, she's like, Jen, and when you do something, like you do something 100%. And I'm like, Mom, you are so right. Like I put my whole heart into things. And over the past 10 years, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, I run a business and it's basically customer service, right? Like I'm doing a service for people, and I have put 110% into my business and not into myself. So over the past 6 months, I've literally made the connection of like, okay, it's literally your body that already doesn't function right as is, and it's literally your body and the universe telling you, Jen, you need to slow down. You need to slow down and you need to stop, because if you keep going at this rate, it's just gonna keep happening, basically. So I read a book about Hashimoto's. I started watching like TikToks of people who deal with Hashimoto's and like autoimmune diseases and things like that. And I started making the connections of like my symptoms and my lifestyle and my diet and things like that. And I didn't want to use this. Oh well, that's okay. And I basically started putting 2 and 2 together and was like, okay, my lifestyle has either caused or making worse the symptoms and the diseases that I already have. The comorbidities, if you will. Woo, we looking shiny today. I wanted to use this. I have a new product I will share in another video. I'm gonna try just a little tiny bit of it. This is Rosy Glow. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, she pretty. Oh, she pigmented too, holy hell. So I stopped doing content. I obviously had my own business that I had to attend to, right? Because once the spring and summer months came in, what happened? It became wedding season and prom season and things like that. So, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you obviously see all of my clients. I have like 3 or 4 different client videos that I still have to edit and, you know, edit down and get ready to post. It just became a lot. Plus, I still work during the week, 9 to 5 kind of deal for my husband's supplement company, Build Fast Formula. I help them run their business. Basically, I do all of their content, I run their socials, I help them basically manage their business for them. And I love that job because I love helping people run their business and being able to put forth what I've learned in my business and help others, right? And it helps me also as a creative as well. And I love working for them. I really, really do. I help manage all of their athletes. You know, that had to come first. That had to come first. My business had to come first, and then obviously the business that I work for have to come first. Plus I create content for, you know, different brands. Brands will slide up in my DMs, or they'll email me with paid partnerships, and obviously anything that pays money has to take precedence. So I was doing that as well. So that was a lot. So I was like, you know what? I obviously need to keep a roof over my head and keep food in my fridge. So I'm going to prioritize the paying work, obviously. And then clearly all of my content stuff that I can work on, like, it just became too much. Basically for the past 6 months, I have just been trying to like function in a world where I'm trying to find that balance between like life and work, because clearly I cannot continue on at the rate that I'm going, because I have made myself very, very ill because of it. And I truly believe that, I mean, I've tried to change my diet. Like I said, I've tried a new lifestyle. Like, yeah, should I be meditating more, doing yoga, blah, blah, blah. Like, I stopped working out because technically working out and having any kind of like cardio or like high heart rate can actually make things worse and up your cortisol levels. And since I'm hormonally deficient in literally everything, I was like, okay, I don't want to up my cortisol if my cortisol is already up. So I stopped working out for a month, and then I got back to it. Now I'm stopping again because, well, one, I'm getting over a sinus infection, which is just like, was terrible. But two, because I feel like I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. My body is screaming to me like, Jen, you need to relax. Like, you need to learn how to regulate your nervous system before you start incorporating things back into your life. So like doing YouTube, doing stuff for like content stuff, unless it's paid, it cannot be a priority. It has to be second. It has to come second. I'm just someone who is like, okay, you need to advocate for yourself. Like, I know it's hard to have a 9-to-5 job and go in and be like, I'm really not feeling this today. I know, like, you literally can't go to your boss and be like, I'm really not feeling this today. I gotta go home because I have to regulate my nervous system. Like, you can't do that in the corporate world. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I never lasted in the corporate world. That's why I could never have a true 9-to-5, because someone like me is literally going to put their 110% into every single day, and it's not feasible. That is not feasible. And it's why I was always more anxious, depressed when I had a full-time job, which is why being my own boss has literally saved my life, because I can't do a regular job. Like, I just can't. I've never been the person who can do a regular job. Dude, I am glowing. We have got to take this down a notch or two. Whew. Hello, glow. So it's just really been a lot. That's literally the update with me. That's where I've been. I have been literally trying to just focus on myself. And it, as cliche as that sounds, literally I'm going to die an early death if I do not start taking care of myself. Oh, my brush got all messed up. Oh, well, that's okay. Trying this new powder out from Laura Geller. Oh, she pretty. It's like a perfect match too. Look at that. That's been the update. I've been trying to regulate my nervous system. I mean, I made a full recovery from my surgery, and I've still needed iron infusions too, because like my body still isn't absorbing enough iron, which is like also cause for my hormones. So that's really been fun. If there's a guy watching this right now, I'm really sorry, but like women ain't got it easy. Okay, women ain't got it easy. We have way more hormones that be regulating shit in our body that just like, it's bad. It's bad. Put a little bit of color back in. I'm someone who just wants to create content and like be an artist, but like the editing alone is so time consuming that like, and like I do it for an actual job too. So I'm like, oh God, I don't even have time to do it for myself. I would literally be stuck in front of that computer every minute of every day if I created all the content that I wanted to create. Plus, like, I still have stuff that I want to do, like, art-wise. Like, I've been trying to sketch more in my sketchbook and get back into drawing, and like trying to fill my cup in different ways, trying to paint maybe more often, or I don't know, just doing something that isn't like work related, but like everything is work. When you're an artist, when you're a freelancer, when you're a content creator, when you're just a full-time creative and you are your own boss and you are your brand, nothing is just art. It's always work. You know, you used to not be able to make money as an artist, right? As a creative, you know, like people used to be like, oh, you're an artist, well, you'll never make any money, which is why I went into healthcare and like, I'm really good at science and stuff. I was like, oh, this is where I must be able to like make all my money. No. Okay, I've been able to literally create a very successful career out of being an artist. However, everything I do is a part of my brand, is a part of the creativity process, and there's no days off. Like, I do not know how the creators who literally vlog their lives every second of every day and they're doing it with like their toddlers and everything, and like, how do you have your phone on literally 24/7, be able to edit all that, post all that, find captions with hashtags and things like that, and trending music and like just trends in general? I'm like, I don't know how you all do it. I give you all a lot of credit because it is really hard to be a content creator and be your own brand. Okay, I've been my own brand, like I said, for 10 years now, and I don't know what y'all are on, but if you could share it with me, that would be amazing. Okay, share your secrets. So yeah, it's been a lot of like basically finding balance. And again, like incorporating a whole new diet. Like, I have to go gluten-free. Gluten turns into a certain protein called, it begins with a G, I don't know how to pronounce it. That protein mimics thyroid cells. So people who eat gluten, your body is like, oh, this looks like thyroid cells. And if you eat it and create that protein, your body's gonna be like, we're over making, you know, thyroid cells, so we need to fix this now. Am I 100% gluten-free? Absolutely not. However, I have significantly cut it down. Like, I grew up on meatballs and pasta. Like, don't be playing games with me. Some garlic bread, like, get out. I'm trying to eat all the gluten. I am sweating. It is an absolute heat wave outside right now, and it's literally 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm already sweating. Like, so what else have I learned? I don't even know, honestly. Like, I don't even know what else I've learned. I've learned so freaking much. I mean, I should really cut down sugar, but I have a sweet tooth. Okay, I have a sweet tooth, I ain't cutting down sugar. You guys can all suck it. Found out that like autoimmune diseases are actually caused by a leaky gut, okay? A leaky gut is when the cells of like our stomach lining, oh my God. Lucy is snoring so loud right now, I cannot. Oh, she's dreaming. Her little tongue is sticking out too. Yeah, like the lining of your stomach starts to separate, and when you're digesting food, some of those food particles escape and enter into your body. And obviously your body finds these particles as not good. So what's the immune response, right? It's gonna start attacking itself, right? So autoimmune diseases a lot of the times are caused from a leaky gut. What causes a leaky gut? Bad diet, I mean genetics, oh, and stress, like chronic stress. This is my sign that like literally I need to creating better habits for myself, because if I don't, like I said, I'm just gonna end up sicker. I started incorporated like more whole foods. I also started incorporating certain supplements as well. I was able to get my thyroid like hormones, my TSH, just my TSH back in range. But that doesn't mean that I'm not still sick, or like I'm not gonna have symptoms. Like, I'm still gonna feel those symptoms, and I'm still gonna feel like crap probably. But it is what it is at this point. Like, the hell am I gonna do? I think a lot of it too was like, when you're trying to change your lifestyle, you don't wanna just do it overnight. Like, that's impossible. So I've literally had to take such small changes and like increments to my life and do that one thing. Healing from burnout, exhaustion, my autoimmune disease, like chronic stress it's a very slow process, and it's not gonna happen overnight. And that's something also, like, ask my husband, I am not a patient person. Like, I, again, will give 110% to see that result right then and there, because I like to have it checked off and done. But that's just the anxiety in me, I think, and like the perfectionist in me. But when it comes down to it, that's not sustainable. So the hardest thing for me is literally doing one small thing at a time and not seeing the results I want to right away, because you're just setting yourself up for failure if you try to do everything at one time. Like, it's just not, that's just not sustainable. I might have to just do a little bit more powder. It's so hot, I'm sweating already. If you're someone out there who deals with perfectionism, with chronic anxiety and depression, and you're experiencing burnout right now, I need you to do me a favor, and I need you to stop immediately. I need you to learn to say no, and I need you to learn to listen to what your body's telling you, because if you don't, you're gonna make the situation a lot worse. I'm a huge believer in energy. I'm a huge believer in the universe, and I'm a huge believer in things happening for a reason. And it sounds very like woo-woo, and I am a little woo-woo, I'm not gonna lie, because I truly believe in energy shifts and energy fields, and like what you put out is what you get back. And I truly believe that things happen for a reason. And the reason I broke my head open, and oh my God, wait, hold on. And the reason I broke my head open, and the reason why I couldn't function with basically 0 iron in my blood. I'm not gonna say the reason why I lost Linus, because he was sick for some time, and that was just another kink in the road, unfortunately. But the reason that they found that the lumps in my breast, and the reason that they found all of these things, right? It was the universe telling me that I needed to stop. It was giving me every possible bump in the road to get me to slow down. And I truly believe that that's what the universe was doing. And it's happened to me in the past before too, where like things literally never worked out, and I wondered why. And then I actually looked at the situation, and I'm like, oh, that was the universe trying to tell me, like, Jen, you need to slow your down. You crazy, you need to stop of it. This is another product from Laura Geller I'm gonna go over in another video, but it's an SPF lip gloss. Shut up. Shut up. I'm obsessed with this color. I'm obsessed. Fill my arches in a little tiny bit. Oh my God, the frizz. I can't deal. So that's where I've been. That's what I've been up to. That's the journey I've been on for like the past 6 months, and it's been chaos. So I do apologize if this was like a long video, but I just had to, I don't know, I just had to come on here. Maybe someone else has gone through what I'm going through, and like, if you have, please share. Having crazy burnout and just like being an anxious person and having like hormonal issues on top of it and all that craziness, like, it ain't for the weak. You can't escape your body. You can't escape this dungeon that we live in, right? Like, I literally cannot. That's it for today. I'm gonna go over all of these products in a separate video, but as of right now, I've got a lot of work to do. I just wanted to come on here and just talk and just give like a little chit chat. And if even one person watches and can benefit from any of the lessons that I've been learning over the past X amount of time, then my job has been done. My job has been successful. That's it for now, and until next time, guys, I will see you all later. And again, I will put everything that I used today down in the description box. However, I will be going over some of my favorite summer products coming up that I'm loving right now for the summertime, coming up in a separate video. So please make sure you subscribe to my channel to see that and see all the updates coming up. And for now, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here if you're still here, and for always supporting me through my crazy career. And until next time, I will see you all later. I love you all.